What a beautiful title. The church celebrates this Marian memorial. The Queenship of the Blessed Mother. Queen. Our Lady is Queen. Now, all these elements here, we have to look at it through Jewish lenses in order to penetrate the depths of this. Why is Mary a queen? She is a queen because her son is the king. And in Jewish hierarchy, the mother of the king was always a queen. It wasn't the wife, like as we typically think, especially when we think of English royalty. It's not the wife of the king that's queen. Because in Jewish society at that time period, the kings had many, many wives. And so you couldn't make one of the many wives that he had queen. So it was always the mother that was queen. Mary, therefore, is queen. And the beautiful story of the gospel is said that Mary, we know the story well, that she would conceive of Jesus in her womb. The Word of God incarnate. Which is why she's also known as the Ark of the New Covenant. So for every Jewish person, again, they know what the Ark of the Covenant is. What is the Ark of the Covenant? It is that beautiful container which was commanded by God to be made to house the Ten Commandments. And so they created this elaborate box. Forgive me for sounding nonchalant about it. But then they would carry it. They would put the Ten Commandments, the Word of God, in the Ark of the Covenant. And Mary holding the new Ark of the Covenant, Jesus Christ himself in her womb. So therefore, she's the Ark of the New Covenant. Now here's where it gets exciting. Whenever the Jews would march into battle, guess what they carried with them first? The Ark of the Covenant. And it's beautifully seen in the book of Joshua. Remember that beautiful story where they had the city of Jericho in the Holy Land? The city of Jericho was a mighty city surrounded by walls. Jericho stood and symbolized all that which is standing athwart of God's will. It represented the evil of the world. It represented the opposite of what God wanted. And so, as the Jewish people now are marching on the city of Jericho, before they went into battle, in that beautiful scene, it said that the Jews processed all around the walls of that city with the Ark of the Covenant. Do you see that connection now? The Ark of the Covenant leads the battle. Our Queen Mother, the Ark of the New Covenant, leads the battle. If you talk to any exorcist and they're performing the rites over somebody who's possessed, all exorcists will say to you, the name that sends shivers down the spine of all the demons is whenever they invoke our Blessed Mother. Oh, you start saying the Hail Mary in the presence of the evil one. Oh, they will cower in fear. They will scream, I hate her, I hate her. Get her out. Stop saying that prayer over me. Oh, they fear our Queen Mother. She always leads into battle. Oh, they are terrified of her. And so, now, for all of us, if you have a problem in your life, a situation which seems too big, or a vice in your life that you've been battling with for decades, lead the battle with the Queen Mother. One of the most powerful weapons we have, and especially as parishioners of St. Mary's, our first weapon of choice, of course, aside from the Lord himself, of course, is the Holy Rosary. Oh, my brothers and sisters, pray the Rosary every day. Every day. And I mean it, every day. Because that is one of the strongest weapons we have, because it is the Queen Mother. If you have a battle with lust, for example, pray the Rosary. Lead the battle with the Queen Mother. If you have a particular situation in your life, family problems, lead the battle with the Queen Mother. Pick up the Rosary. Pray it every day. And I end here on this beautiful note. Padre Pio, of course, many of you are aware of him. He prayed the rosary, gosh, just all throughout the day. He was always praying. Whenever you saw him in his little cell in his monastery, Padre Pio would always have his rosary beads. And when he grew so old later on in life, he had trouble walking. And so he had the other monks attend to his needs, and he would constantly cry out, "Bring me my weapon," Padre Pio would say. "Bring me my weapon." And everybody in the monastery knew what he meant. Bring him his rosary. Oh, I guarantee you, pray the rosary. Lead the spiritual battle like the Jews of old. And I tell you, watch the demons flee.